Hello again. So, episode 17 of Fate Zero. Yeah, it's currently 1:15 in the morning, and there's a party going on in the back, the other side. And I'm not really tired, so why not? Why not? Anyways, let's just continue on with this at the moment. It's being too long to load. Oh. Oh, Daddy's dead. That is so creepy. His eyes were like rolled in the back of his head. Oh. Kind of don't understand. Is this supposed to be like a Catholic church, kind of? So I'm pretty sure priests aren't supposed to have sons in the actual Catholic church. But I guess it's like it was inspired by the Catholic church or something like that in this universe. Yeah. I seriously think they're brothers, Kirei and Kiritsugu. Like, they look so much alike. It's insane. That I guess they made it purposely like that, you know? Since there's enemies and whatnot. It's not a pretty sight. You mentioned that Irisviel is a homunculus, which kind of reminds me of Fullmetal Alchemist, so weird. I'm guessing the homunculus is this, the homunculi or whatever. They're different in this universe than in Fullmetal. Yeah. Okay.
Murdered? I can't believe it. Why would anyone kill him? It's unthinkable. This cannot be allowed.
He's just standing there.
It must also be regrettable for you to lose your father in this way. It is. Father Kirei was very dear. He was just like a second father to me. It's been one unexpected disaster after another.
That's a smug expression on his face.
It might prove necessary to formulate a new plan right away.
Kirei does not look very sad or distressed over
Why did you not tell Tokiomi?
his father's death. About what?
Tell him what?
Yeah.
I pity your father. He died believing his son to be a pious man of God. Or perhaps that was his salvation.
This man is gonna corrupt him.
Does your father's death arouse no feeling in you? He was killed after all. You could at least attempt to appear a little upset.
You're right, though.
I am.
He's
I'm
a little
furious to no end.
too
Furious,
serious.
you say? Are you furious because you were unable to kill him yourself?
Yes. Posing questions like that and then leaving. A transmutation circle.
Irisviel, how are you feeling? It appears I've made you worry about me again. I'm sorry. No. As long as you are truly fine, that is all that really matters to me. But then...
Why is she sick again? Did they ever explain that? I don't remember.
It's okay. It's
my
presence you're sensing.
What happens when I go too long?
Tosaka?
Yes. He
Between
requests that
episodes.
we present a united front.
Wait, an alliance? At this stage? The thought of dealing with Rider and Berserker must have Tosaka feeling rather uneasy. And so, assuming that we would be the most amenable, he has invited us to meet. Meaning that he considers us the weakest of the remaining teams.
Tosaka said that he wishes to meet with you tonight over at the Fuyuki Church. You should know that from the very start, Tokiomi Tosaka has made elaborate preparations to try and ensure his victory in this Grail War. And it's also likely that in total secret, he controlled Assassin's Master Kirei Kotomine. If that's true, and Tosaka exerts some influence over Kotomine, then I believe it would be a mistake if we choose to ignore this offer.
Yes, you're right. Kirei Kotomine. Remember this, Saber. If there is anyone in this war who can defeat Kiritsugu and claim the Holy Grail for himself, it is the man named Kirei Kotomine. Go and tell them. We accept.
Oh, she's so cute.
Reen, your father says that he would like to speak with you.
Can't even look at him. She's so adorable. I love her bows, her hair.
Reen, keep the Mages Association in your debt till you grow up. After that, I leave the rest to your judgment. I'm certain you'll be fine on your own. The Holy Grail will appear one day. It is the Tosaka family's duty to claim it. Above all, if you wish to be a mage, Reen, it's a path you cannot avoid. Here, take this. I have to go now. You know what to do, right?
Yes. I'll see you soon. Take care, Father.
Why would they do this inside
First,
a church?
allow me to
all
thank you for
places?
coming here at my behest. I very much appreciate it. Let me introduce Kirei Kotomine, my longtime apprentice. While we were once honorable competitors in this battle for the Holy Grail, all that is now in the past. He has lost his servant and, as a result, has yielded his rights as a master. This Grail War is rapidly heading towards its conclusion. The ones remaining are, as anticipated, the masters of the three great houses, along with one outsider. Now, what is your appraisal of the state of the war?
I have no opinion. We control the most powerful servant, Saber, and don't need to wait for the best time to strike. We shall simply continue to win each battle.
Unfortunately for the Matos, it is my opinion that they erred in their strategy. They have imposed a draining servant upon a frail master, thereby hastening his self-destruction. Ryder is likely to be the victor between them. The Grail must not be allowed to fall into outside hands. The two of us should be able to agree on that much.
Any alliance is out of the question. However, if you wish to discuss the order in which we approach our enemies, we may be able to come to some equitable agreement.
Go on.
We can settle things with the Tosaka team after defeating the other masters. We are prepared to agree to such a proposal.
So a temporary conditional ceasefire. That is a fair compromise.
We have two conditions. The first is that you agree to share with us any and all information you may have gathered concerning Ryder and his master.
Agreed.
Our second condition is that Kirei Kotomine be removed from the Holy Grail War.
Kirei?
I am not suggesting in any way that he be killed, but I insist that until this battle is over, he be expelled from Fuyuki, or better yet, from Japan entirely. Immediately, before morning.
Would you explain why?
Because of the bad blood between the Irisviel and the so-called Inquisitor. If the Tosaka team continues to protect him, we will find ourselves unable to trust you under any circumstances.
What does she mean? Kirei.
Well, Saber, how do you like Kiritsugu's present?
Very much so. It is more like a horse than a car is. It seems to suit me much better. I shall go ahead then. Scout out the route ahead for us.
We should go now as well.
Madam, what's the matter?
Please drive, Maya.
You sure?
Tosaka will suspect something's wrong. What's happening to me really isn't unexpected. It was actually inevitable. Honestly, the fact that I've been able to function as a human for this long is really quite a miracle.
Does Kiritsugu know about this?
Yes, but don't tell Saber. She has a crucial battle to fight ahead of her. I don't want to distract her with all this. But listen, Maya. There's something I need to tell you. I am a homunculus created specifically for the Holy Grail War. You know about that, right?
Yes.
Grandfather Oct ingrained in the vessel an instinct for self-preservation, so that it would avoid all danger and safeguard the Grail to its completion. He disguised the vessel so he could hide it in plain sight and called it Irisviel. That is who I am.
But how? Then that means that you are...
Very soon now, I will revert back to what I originally was. When that happens, I won't even be able to talk to you or anyone else like this anymore. That's the reason why Kiritsugu gave me Saber's scabbard to keep. Avalon. Are you familiar with its effects?
It halts aging and provides an infinite healing ability. Or so I'm told.
Its effects are what have prevented the hollow shell that is me from collapsing in on itself. Of course, they stop working as soon as Saber is away, and I start to deteriorate.
Madam, why are you telling me all this?
Because, Maya Isao, under no circumstances would you ever pity me. You would accept me for what I am. That's why I tell you.
Madam, Irisviel, I'm afraid I've always thought that you were beyond my reach.
No, I'm not really. Do you understand?
Yes, even if it costs me my life. Irisviel, I will see you through to the very end. And so please die now for Kiritsugu Emiya, to make his dream a reality.
Thank you.
I really wish you had told me of your troubled history with the Irisviels. Unfortunately, I have no choice. You must withdraw from the Holy Grail War immediately. Kiritsugu Emiya, who are you, really? Will I leave this place, never even learning that?
Still thinking about what to do even now? Could you truly be so slow, Kirei? The Holy Grail beckons to you still. And even you yourself still long to jump into the fight and claim it.
For as long as I remember, I have spent my life in search of a single thing. I've devoted every moment and endured great pain for it, but all of that has come to naught. Yet I sense that the answer to my question is closer to me now than it has ever been before.
After all of that self-reflection, why in the world do you still hesitate?
Because I fear that when I've learned all the answers, it will result in my utter destruction. Understood. Well done.
Ah, you've just received an exciting bit of news, I take it.
We've finally learned the exact location of the stronghold where the Einsbergs have been hiding.
As I live and breathe, you honestly amaze me. You were planning to continue all along, weren't you?
I did hesitate. I was even prepared to give up. But in the end, it is just as you say, Archer. I know no other way than to keep asking the question until I find an answer.
What is that?
A gift from my father. JN 424. The Gospel of John. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth.
However, Kirei, there remains for you a rather grave problem. Were you to participate in the Holy Grail War on your own behalf, Tokiyomi Tosaka becomes your enemy. In other words, you are in the same room as an enemy servant, with no real plan to actually defend yourself from him. A dire situation, would you not agree?
No, not at all. I came with something to trade for my life.
Really?
Gilgamesh. Let me reveal to you the truth behind the Holy Grail War that has been kept from you.
And that is?
The magical ritual held here in Fuyuki is an attempt by the winning mage to open a passage directly to the root, by the sacrifice of the souls of 7 heroic spirits. The activation of the Holy Grail can only be achieved by the killing of all 7 servants. That's correct, all 7. You understand? That's the reason my master has worked so hard to avoid using his command seals. Because when all the battles are finally over, he will require them to force his own servant to commit suicide.
What?
So then the loyalty Tokiyomi has shown me has all been nothing but a lie from the very beginning.
Yep.
To put it yet another way, my master is first and foremost a mage down to his very core. He may worship a heroic spirit, but he harbors no illusions about his idols.
Well, Tokiyomi, at last you have shown some hint of promise. That dull excuse for a man will finally be able to provide me with a measure of entertainment.
Now then, what will you do, Gilgamesh? Will you now choose to remain loyal to Tokiyomi, and then punish me for rebelling against him?
Ah, a fair question indeed. Regardless of his treachery, Tokiyomi still supplies me with the mana I require. Were I to abandon my master, it would hamper my ability to remain materialized. Oh, come to think of it, there is a partnerless master I know of. One who is actively searching for a servant that is free and unbound by a contract.
Now that you mention it, you're right. But of course there is a question of whether that man is a worthy master in the eyes of the King of Heroes.
He will suffice. He is a bit stiff and humorless, perhaps, but he has great potential for growth. He may yet prove himself a fine source of entertainment for me.
I've been waiting for you, Kirei. I came to say goodbye and thank you before I departed Fuyuki.
First, I'd like to say that I'm still very proud to have had you as my student. I hope you will maintain good relations with the Tosaka family, as throughout the years your late father always did. All right?
Your words honor me.
Once this Grail War has finally come to an end, Kirei, I'd like for you to help train my young daughter Rin to be a mage. It's rather simple, but in essence, this is a will I've prepared. I thought it prudent to be ready in the event the worst happened and I did not survive. It leaves the entire wealth of the Tosaka family to Rin, and names you as her legal guardian until she comes of age.
Leave it to me. I shall do all I can to look after your daughter and keep her safe from any harm.
Thank you, Kirei.
What is this?
A little something for you. A gift from me. Open it. An Azoth dagger. It symbolizes your mastery of magic and marks the completion of your apprenticeship to me.
I am without words. You are far too kind to me. I am filled with gratitude, my master.
It is I who thanks you, Kirei Kotomine. Now I can finish preparing for the final battle of this war. Oh my, look at the time. I'm sorry to have kept you here for so long. I hope I haven't made you miss your flight.
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh my god.
You needn't worry about it, my master.
Stab it. Oh.
You see, I never got around to buying myself a ticket.
Good lord. Now you're showing your true colors, Kirei. Oh
Master,
god, he's such an awful person.
How like my father you were. Even at the very end, you never really understood me or my inner motivations, did you?
Oh lord. So much blood.
Such a boring end. Look at that. Such an idiotic expression.
He did have a dematerialized servant at hand that he depended on. It was natural for him to lower his guard.
So you have learned to jest already, have you? I praise you for your studious aptitude.
You bastard,
Well, Kirei,
corrupted him.
do you feel a little better about not having had the chance to kill your father?
So you have no qualms about this, Gilgamesh, King of Heroes?
No, not so long as you continue to amuse me. Otherwise, Kirei, well, you are the one who ought to question your own resolve.
My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny, if you heed the Grail's call, and also obey my will and my reason.
Yes, I swear your offering will be my flesh, Kirei Kotomine, my new master. Now, Kirei, let us begin. Put an end to this farce, and as a reward for your loyalty, I shall give you the Holy Grail.
Very well then, King of Heroes. May you have your fill of amusement from me. Until such time I find the answer I seek, I shall gladly play the fool for you.
Should have expected that. Good lord. Why, Kirei? He was so quiet in this first few episodes of the first season. Now he's not so quiet. Oh my god. Fell into sin. Thanks to Gilgamesh. Why do you like him so much, Jess? Why? Oh my god. Don't worry. Watch me end up liking this character a lot towards the end. And in the other versions too. The other routes, I should say. I don't want Irisviel to die. Or revert back to her original form or whatever. It's gonna be so sad. There were foreshadowing it so much in this ending. Oh my god. The pictures of Irisviel and Kiritsugu. But anyways, what I like about this anime is that you don't really know who
Tell me, Kirei.
has a
What do you
chance
wanna
at
grow up
winning
to be?
the
You
Holy
must
Grail.
stop going up to that mansion.
So it could be anybody.
You can decide the rest for yourself.
Like,
It's still too early.
and I'm rooting
It's
for
a world-changing power, and one day
a
it
lot
will
of
be
people
yours.
actually. Like I'm rooting for Saber, and I'm rooting for Waver, rooting for and Ryder, and all like I don't know. Can't they just have like a little like pact and be like, hey, you can have the Holy Grail on Saturdays, and you can have it on Tuesdays. Okay, I'll have it on Wednesdays. Deal? But I know it's not gonna be like that. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, one thing I wanted to mention. I looked up a couple of things regarding voice actors because I feel like I've heard most of these actors before. They sound very familiar. Either it's just me or I don't know. The voice actor for Gilgamesh, I found out he's actually, I'm sorry, this is gonna move a lot. He's actually the voice actor. He happens to be the voice actor of Senketsu from Kill la Kill. And normally it wouldn't be such a huge deal, except I met this voice actor last year at a convention here in Miami, and it was so awkward to meet him because usually when I meet voice actors and whatnot, I get very, very nervous, like very, very nervous. And when I get very, very nervous, I can't smile. So, or if I try to smile, my facial muscles can't cooperate. So when I try to smile, my face starts to twitch a lot, the corners of my mouth and everything. So I look like a complete psycho, like oh my god, trying to smile, and it's like but anyways, what happened with this voice actor, with Gilgamesh's voice actor, English voice actor, I couldn't smile. During the picture, when I went to get his autograph, I was like, oh, it's Senketsu, and I got his autograph, and I was about to take a picture, and I did not smile in that photograph. And it was just so awkward talking to him, because I was so nervous. For some reason, I always get nervous meeting voice actors. For some reason, I don't know. So, if I was like that with him, with Gilgamesh's voice actor, imagine how I was with Vic. It was like, I was just quiet the whole time. Like, yeah, good times, Anyways, Kirei's voice actor happens to be the voice actor of Hideki from Chobits, who is the farthest thing from Kirei ever. Like, it's hilarious, actually. Because Hideki from Chobits is a very stupid character. He's very dumb. He's a very simple-ish character from that show. And then you have Kirei, who is not so, like, he's a very complex character. And it's hilarious to me that that voice actor has such a variety. He can go from Hideki, farm boy, to Kirei, who is religious priest slash crazy villain guy who just like went corrupt because of some heroic spirit thing. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna probably continue. Actually, I am gonna continue. I'm gonna continue 17. I mean, no, wait, this was 17. I'm going to continue 18 and then 19, since apparently it's a two-parter. Yeah, I'm really sad that Lancer died. He was my favorite. Anyways, I'm going to end this right here. It's not going to take too long. Bye-bye.